Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Critics Collective 31 Days of Halloween Horror Review. And today we're going to be talking about Fright Night 1985 version, not the one that came out with Colin Farrell, the 1985 one. This film directed by Tom Holland, and it stars Chris Sarandon, William Ragsdale, Amanda Bearse, Roddy McDowall, Stephen Godfrey, and Jonathan Starr. Dorothy Field, and Art Heavens. So, quick synopsis: Fright Night sees a teenager believing that newcomer in his neighborhood is a vampire. He turns to an actor in television hosted by a horror movie show to help him deal with the undead. So, again, this film came out in 1985, and there's a lot of use of practical effect, which I believe they did a pretty good job at it. Um, it's very balanced when it comes to comedy and making more fun of like the more fun I would say than grim. Um, Again, the practical effect is again the 80s. You know, it's loaded with prosthetic gore, vampire transformation, the animatronic. You could see the effect. You know, if you watch it today, you'll see it. Um, the actor Chris Sarandon, who plays Jerry, he did a very good job being this charm, menacing vampire at the same time. There's like this one scene where you know Charlie's walking down a alley with his girl, and he just kept popping out of nowhere with and again they use that vampire mystic for it, like where he could fly or mesmerize people with his power. um the the whole concept again, where you have this teenager who believes his neighbor is a vampire, and no, his parent don't believe him, his mom, dad, nobody believes him, but he's trying to seduce and take his girlfriend. Then he has to basically find a way, to save I guess his neighborhood and his girlfriend from that. But you also have Peter Vincent, played by Roddy McDowall, who is this television performer who acts like he's a vampire hunter, but necessarily not. Who kind of disappointed that he couldn't help him. But overall, great, funny story. Out Not funny in a way, but the story itself works. I would say it works, where you kind of feel helpless for this guy because there's nobody around to help him. Where this guy is so charming, and he's ended up being a monster. Um, Watching it as a kid back then, I still get creeped out. Though even the transformation with the way his jaw, his cheekbone comes out, and the teeth, especially as a vampire, it works well. It's very creepy, grim, and can get gory. But overall, did enjoy it. Definitely something I would suggest to watch if you're a vampire fan, especially an 80s vampire movie fan. This is one of those I would definitely suggest to watch. Where me, I prefer it as a vampire hunter hunting vampire, but this one he's like, oh, nah, you got to figure it out on your own as it goes. They use all the vampire trope, garlic, the cross, sunlight, and all that stuff. But did enjoy it. I still enjoy it till this day, and I still believe that. And I believe that it's better than the remake with Colin Farrell. Um, and there was a sequel that came out too, Fright Night 2. I forgot about that one, which I it came out in 1988. So there's a sequel and there's a remake. So funny. But let's go ahead and jump right into it and give this film its accolade. And guys, as you're well aware, over here at the Critics Collective, 5 good, 4 excellent, 3 average, 2 below average, 1 poor quality, and 0 horrible. I'm gonna give Fright Night a 4. It's a good film. Practical effect, the use of practical effect is very good in this film. That's one thing I did enjoy. But overall, not a fan of the whole style of. I would say, I guess it's me personally. I like when there's an actual vampire hunter. I don't like the whole comedic side of it when it comes to vampire. But the only show I would say I like comedic side is what they do in The Shadow. But that I didn't like that. But overall, did enjoy the film. Still enjoy it till this day. But guys, if you watch it, if you watch the sequel, if you watch the remake, let me know what you think in the comment down below. Did you enjoy all three, or do you still prefer the original 1985 original version? Let me know in the comment down below, and let us know how you feel. Have you watched it? Have you not watched it? But of course, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you soon. Y'all enjoy the spooky season.